It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right to the air goes Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll let one go down the middle.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Credit for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And it's going to be a Commanders' 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veterans.
He's got his big tight end, Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. And how about that? His 1st career catch also becomes his 1st career NFL touchdown. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Daniels now on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. There he goes again. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. Open man, the tight end, Go Keith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Man in motion, heading left. On first and 10, here's Baker. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. First down throw there is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That is brought in. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Seibert out now for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. He'll find his running back, White. Ooh. And he'll be taken down. Past the 45.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Commanders with the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get
in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Mayfield. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
What's up? Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. On play action, Mayfield, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
A 9-yard loss on the play brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. One of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They send Evans in motion. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Daniels. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the 3rd-year man. It's Rashad White. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. On the move past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Mayfield to throw again on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Here comes Otton in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. He is in. Rashad White. Touchdown Buccaneers. And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Returning is Igbenogany. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Daniels now on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level.
This is intercepted. Picked off, and now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He's going to tuck it and go. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That is caught at the 3. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. The kick is good. So add one more, and then we'll take a first-half lead into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Pistol. Good. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Run.
1 yard gain.
That.
Brings up second.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield.
The 31-yard line.
A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, alert 33. Done.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
King. Alert. What's up?
Now Mayfield. That one taken in. Touchdown, Tampa. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. back to the ground after the penalty. And he will score. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Seibert now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! What's up?
On first down, here's Irving. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Deron Payne there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Irving. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score. Commanders 41. Buccaneers 31.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Here's Irving. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And you see the nice pickup here by Bucky Irving, and it's kind of one of those guys, Mike, that we use that phrase, he's quicker than he is fast. You know, you line him up in the 40-yard dash, and maybe he doesn't jump off the page at you, but he makes people miss in the hole. He's got great vision, great instincts with the ball. A lot of that you can't coach, and I'll tell you, they are really high on him in this Tampa Bay Bucs organization. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
What's up?
A give. This is Irving. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. They send Godwin in motion. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They send him right out of the slot. Throwing is Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
A pass pulled in by Irving. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Point it right. Good check.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. He'll check this down to the running back.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Regular.
They send Godwin in motion. A second down throw for Mayfield. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Real. What's that?
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. The motion man here is McClure. On second down, it's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On first down, it's Robinson. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Here's 2nd and 2. The tight end Ertz in motion. On the give, it's Eckler. And he's not going to get away. He'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. On first down, right back to Robinson. Now a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happens to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
On first down, Daniels. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. They'll go again with Robinson. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Baker to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 17 yards on that play. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 2nd down, Baker. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Again, working deep downfield. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Throwing is Baker. That's going to be caught. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. One of the tight ends motions right. On 1st down is Mayfield. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Commanders come up with it. A big play from the defense as they get the ball out, and they do something with it, too. A long return to set up terrific field position.
Every defender's dream, Mike, is to scoop and score. Well, in this case, he was able to do the scoop. He wasn't quite able to get the score, but nonetheless, that is a big return and a game-changing play by this defense.
Man in motion is Brown. Here comes the jet sweep. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. The Commanders about to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Run.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. A pass. It's complete. It's Shepard. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results. The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points. With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2-0. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They get the opening week victory, move to 1-0, and give their new head coach a W in his debut at the helm. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes,